meus amigos do Brasil e de todo o mundo. Eu fico feliz, muito feliz por estar aqui hoje com vocês e que Deus me deu essa saúde para eu poder agradecer a vocês tudo que eu tenho recebido. O mundo inteiro fala em Pelé, o mundo inteiro sabe que eu estou agradecendo pela idade e por tudo que eu tenho recebido nesse mundo. 82 anos é um presente de Deus. Espero que a gente continue muito tempo juntos. E se Deus quiser, e nossos queridos amigos, mais uns 82 tá bom. Tá ok? Felicidade. Mais uma vez eu quero que fique bem claro. Eu agradeço de coração tudo que eu tenho recebido nesse mundo. Os meus fãs, as pessoas que me adoram. Muito obrigado.
Brazilian football legend Pele has been moved to palliative care in hospital and is no longer responding to chemotherapy in his fight against bowel cancer. Reports in Brazil said the 82-year-old, who went into hospital last week, is receiving measures to relieve pain in an end-of-life palliative care ward. His former club Santos, Brazilian ex-player Rivaldo and the France international forward Kylian Mbappé were among those tweeting good wishes, joining fans around the world. England captain Harry Kane said, "We send our best wishes to him and all his family from the whole England setup. He's an inspiration, an incredible person." He was admitted into the Albert Einstein Hospital in São Paulo, Brazil on Tuesday suffering from general swelling and heart failure. An update on Thursday said the three-time World Cup winner was in a stable condition in the hospital with his daughter Cully insisting there was no cause for alarm. However, a report by Folha de São Paulo on Saturday said Pele isn't responding any longer to the chemotherapy treatment he has been undergoing since last September to treat his bowel cancer. They said he is now in palliative care and won't be subjected to invasive tests or treatment. Palliative care is for patients with potentially life-threatening diseases or conditions and end-of-life care. Pele, whose full name is Edson Arantes do Nascimento, is regarded by many as the greatest footballer of all time. He won 3 World Cups with Brazil in 1958, 1962, and 1970, and scored 643 goals in 659 official matches for the Brazilian club Santos. He scored 77 times in 92 games for his country's national team. Social media was flooded with messages from footballers past and present wishing Pele a speedy recovery. The France international forward Kylian Mbappé tweeted, "Pray for the king." Pele's former club Santos wrote, "It's the whole world wishing you well, King Pele." The current Brazil star Vinicius Jr. posted pictured fan banners from Friday's World Cup match against Cameroon and said, "Força Rei," literally, strength to the king. Speaking at the start of the BBC's coverage of the Netherlands vs United States World Cup game, German legend Jürgen Klinsmann said of Pele, "He is always nice to every fan walking up to him and obviously he is Pele, the outstanding personality of world football. Obviously this is very, very sad news and let's just pray for him and hope for the best." But it is sad news. On Friday, the Albert Einstein Hospital released a statement saying Pele had been diagnosed with a respiratory infection that was being treated with antibiotics. The update said the former player is expected to remain in hospital for continued treatment in the coming days but said his condition was stable. In a post on Pele's Instagram account on Friday, he responded to a "Get well soon" message that was projected onto a building in Qatar, where the World Cup is taking place. He wrote, "Friends, I am at the hospital making my monthly visit. It's always nice to receive positive messages like this. Thanks to Qatar for this tribute, and to everyone who sends me good vibes." Pele recorded a video for Instagram on his 82nd birthday back on October 23 and accompanied it with the message, "On my birthday, I just want to express my gratitude. Life is good. Turning 82 with my family, in good health, is the best gift. Thank you for everything I have received. The Thursday update from the hospital had said Pele was in a stable condition and in full control of vital functions, having not been admitted to an intensive care unit (ICU). A statement issued to the Brazilian media said, after medical evaluation, the patient was taken to a common room, without the need for hospitalization in a semi-intensive unit or ICU. The former player is in full control of vital function and in a stable clinical condition. The hospital confirmed Pele had been taken into hospital for a reassessment of the chemotherapy treatment of the colon tumor identified in September 2021. Pele was hospitalized for 6 days last year and underwent surgery to remove a tumor in his colon. The Globo News site in Brazil said Pele was undergoing routine examinations in São Paulo's Albert Einstein Hospital when the undisclosed issue was detected. It came as Brazil fans unfurled a "Get Well Soon Pele" banner ahead of their final World Cup group match against Cameroon on Friday night. There had also been heartfelt tributes from with the Brazil camp ahead of the game. "We found out the news on Wednesday," Coach Tite said ahead of the Cameroon game. "He is possibly one of the biggest representatives of Brazil. We wish him good health. That's the feeling of all of us from the Brazil squad. We are wishing Pele all the best." Pele has been battling bowel cancer since he was diagnosed with a tumor in his large intestine at the end of August 2021. He was undergoing routine examinations which were delayed a year because of the COVID-19 pandemic. 4 days later, he underwent surgery at the Albert Einstein Hospital to remove the tumor and was taken into an ICU unit several times because of respiratory issues. He started a course of chemotherapy shortly afterwards and in December 2021, was taken back into hospital for more cancer-beating treatment. He was discharged just before Christmas. Pele went back into hospital for another course of chemotherapy in February, joking on social media that hopefully there's popcorn to watch the Super Bowl soon. When doctors discovered a urinary tract infection, his stay in hospital was extended, but Pele was discharged on February 28. The octogenarian has also struggled with his mobility in recent years after 3 hip operations.